There is certain thing an artist doesn't choose in his life. Why I played Beethoven in my life, I don't know, but it is a fact. I have been used not to choose a composer. In fact, a piece is coming to you. You are attracted by a piece all your life because it's time for you to play that. There is an invisible guide which takes your hand and brings you to a different piece. So when you have the 32 Beethoven sonatas in mind and in the fingers, you understand who is Beethoven. Beethoven has been struggling all his life against everything. That was his character. I think Beethoven is still describing very effectively and very accurately what a human being is, and I'm glad to have the perspective to do all of it. So now don't tell me why in fact I do it. I don't know, but it's because like a mountain, mountain is there, a mountain is there, and you go because it is there. If it was not there, you will go somewhere else. Many pianists live more like me with their Appassionata, with Moonlight, with 106, with 111, 110, 101, well known, more popular. But I must say that it's like in the family, when it's difficult to prefer a child to another one. But it's true that life makes you living with maybe one child more than the other one, if the other one is left. It's about the same with the sonatas. But I must say that all my life, I have tried to play the unknown part of this corpus. And because I had always in mind that one day I may do that. So I have played quite in balance some of the sonatas which are not so popular. Until now, I have been performing everything by memory. One of my gods, I have several gods in my pantheon. One of those was Sviatoslav Richter, who I knew quite well. And we have been discussing once this matter, why playing with the score, why not? And he became almost very furious about that question. And he wrote a little flyer when he was playing a concert. The flyers was given to the public to explain that he didn't want to have the fear of playing and to miss something by memory. And that preoccupation should not be a priority in the performance. The public is coming here to listen the music you have prepared to share with them. If to play this music as may suffer from the fact that you have to remember something, you have to memorize something, that takes a little bit, or maybe a lot, away the possibility to communicate the music. Why don't you put the score? If someone is complaining because you have the score, give it the ticket back. That doesn't make any difference. But I didn't yet took any decision on that. But I know that Richter will tell me, don't even think about that, play with the score. That I'm sure he will say that. When you are near this repertoire and is this Beethoven mood, of course you are in a different world, but that world is not so different of the real reality you face every day, because one of the significant approach of Beethoven was the destiny, what your life is going to be, and what kind of fight you are going to be able to provide, to sustain in your life, to keep yourself above the surface and to still to live. So we have this approach of the Beethoven pieces is always a kind of confrontation with yourself and with your own capacity to feel very concerned about humanity and about the human fight. That's everything as a connection with the essential of your deepest human capacity to be yourself. It's true that with the experience, and thanks God, I have been able to practice all these years, because sometimes in the artist life you have period of time where you are not able to play the instrument, you teach or you do this kind of thing. So I cannot complain that I have had still a contact every day to perform concert, to play this repertoire and everything. But I feel that I may have possibility to add my experience of this last 30, 20 years, 15 years, 5 years, yesterday, which is always something giving a little new element where you can use for that. You know, it's a big puzzle. The music, artist life is a big puzzle, and you find you are looking every day what's new. Then you see that, where does it go? And you start again every day. You start again to look for the place of this little piece. We have had a different approach of the order of the program, and we think it's a good thing to have that in chronological order, which gives a possibility for the public to accumulate one after the other one, the way Beethoven has been living through his music. There is a first period, there is a second period, there is a third period. The size of this hall gives the possibility to communicate with the public, but to communicate with yourself as a musician with your ears, because the acoustic gives you back quality. I want to add a big thanks to being with you, being here and facing the future of this integral, and let's hope God will help us.